Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be doing some 7.62 by 39 Russian for my Chinese cheap version SKS. Good little gun, fun to shoot, but as we all know, now with Russian ammo being banned for import, stuff's gotten expensive, and it's getting hard to find brass too, actually. But that being said, I do have some brass. We're going to be reloading up 20 rounds of once fired Fiocchi brass, and we're going to be using lead 155 grain bullets from a Lee mold, and these are sized to 309. So I can shoot these. So basically, with the 7.62 by 39, you can shoot 308 to 310, and your accuracy may vary depending on your barrel, right? So we're gonna see if I can shoot these through there. If not, then I'll get another mold down the road for it. Also, the second thing is so I got a set of Lee dies here, and it comes with 2 different expander balls. So you want to make sure when you're doing when you're gonna size them, you check your size of the expander ball. So this one is for 310, and the one I just put in is for 308. So that's what I'm gonna want to use. So let's get started here. Okay, so I got my brass right here. We're gonna go ahead and hit it with some one shot, if I can find it. Lube it up, right? So we're gonna hit it with some Hornady one shot here. Let's see here. Roll them around. Bing, bang, boom. Let them dry off for a second. So while they're drying, we are going to be using... So we're going to be using CCI large rifle primers. And then we are going to be using IMR 4198. Okay. Let's see how many primers I got in this one. Okay, I'm going to need some more. Okay, so while those are drying, we're going to talk about setting the die up here. Let's get this. Let's lower my. So I'm using my my Forester coax press. Love this press. My opinion, basically the best press you can buy. So we're gonna lower the legs here. Get it in there nice and good. Alright. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to run. I need to back this up here so I can get the knob. Yeah, let's come off to the side. Okay, so you want to do is basically run until your shell holder touches. And I go with a little bit of cam over. Not much, but just a little bit. Okay, so that's going to size your brass. So we're going to go in here. Run it up in there. And it's sized. And so the other thing too is I don't like how that looks. I don't know if you guys can see here. There's a little bit of a ring there. I don't know if that just... I don't know if I just put too much of cam over. We're going to back that press off a little bit. I mean that... So we're going to bring this back here, and we're going to back it out a little bit, right? Right to there. Alright. Alrighty, we're going to put this piece of brass to the side, grab a different one. Alright, we got another one here. Okay, we're going to take it, run it up in there. There we go. That's much better. That's much better. Let's see if these bullets sit in here okay. Yeah, perfect. Good deal. Okay, so that's sized. And then so what we want to do is I'm going to take... Let's see here. I'm going to take my gun here. I don't have a chamber check for these, So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this, drop it right in the chamber. Yep, it does. And then it falls out. So that's good. So we know we're good. We know we're good on the sizing there. So that should work. So sorry about that. We're gonna throw our bass right in here, and we're gonna get to sizing. Size these 20 here. There we go. Yeah, these look much better. So I had a little bit too much cam over on that one, so that's why I got that wrinkle in that brass. So we'll just take that piece of brass and toss it. Not a big deal. We're gonna keep sizing. All right, I'm going to size all these, and then you guys will see me back. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, I already decapped these, wet tumbled and dried them. So those are already done. That's basically the first step to do. That way you can get clean, primer pockets, and stuff like that. So basically what I'm going for just a cheap, fun plinking round for that SKS, and that should be doable with these lead bullets, some brass, and that 4198. And be interested to see the accuracy, maybe like, 25, 50 yards. Not looking for anything crazy, but just basically looking to shoot something. That way I can shoot it, because we all know the price of ammo right now is crazy, and with that Russian stuff being banned, it's even worse. So, alright, last one. Looks good. Alright, all done with this die. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to check is our overall length. So we're going to grab a set of calipers here. Okay, and Hornady's reload manual says max case length is 1.528. So let's check some of these. Perfect. 1.258. 1.258. 1.25. 1.2. 1.2. 1.2. Okay, that one needs to be trimmed. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. 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 That one needs to be trimmed. That one needs to be trimmed. That one's good. That one's good. Kind of interesting, the variance in between these. Some of these. That one's good. That one's good. And that one's good. Alright, let's see here. Let's find one that we can use for an example here, and we'll go over to that. Alright. So we got three we gotta trim. These three. I'm gonna take this, take my cookie sheet away, put it over here. Here's what we're gonna use. I got my Lyman trimmer over here, and so let's see if we can get a little closer here. Okay, there we go. And so what I do, this already, there's a pilot bit right here, right? And so we got those. Here's the three that we need to trim. And so this should fit in here, yep, which it does. And so I take this right here. This is one that's good. I take it and I run it. But this is set up for 308, I believe, right now. So we're going to take it and we're going to reset this lineman trimmer. Can be kind of a pain in the butt, but not too bad. Alright, so take it, back it off, and then we're going to take it, and then we put cam over on that, take this, run this nice and snug, we tighten the Allen wrench that's right here, okay, and then we bring that, hold the handle, bring that nice and snug, and I can pull it out, hold it, and then tighten this Allen wrench. And we should be all good. And this will hold it in place, goes in, stops. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here's our basically template. We're going to take this one here, we run it in there, turn that, and then we trim. And basically you just go, move my hand so we can see, go until we're not trimming anymore, which sounds like we're not. Grab a set of calipers and double check our length. Perfect. Okay, that one's good. Let's do another one. It's pretty easy. I really love this. I've had it for I think 2 years or so. And I used to do everything with those Lee Quick, like they go on the end of a drill and a chuck, and it works fine. Just not crazy accurate. This I can get down to 10, thousandths, right? So keep trimming. It's done trimming, and this adjustment over here, I don't know if we can see. Bring the camera. This adjustment over here makes it so we can make really fine adjustments. All right, let's check these. All right, these are perfect. Okay. So trimming is done. So we are going to come back over here. All right. So trimming's all done. These are all good. So now we need to chamfer and deburr them. And what I use is I have this one here. But I've got my pocket reamer and pocket cleaner set up. So just gonna go ahead and use these two. I got them. It's basically just take it, clean it, and then super important you get the ones that you trimmed, because when you trim them, it leaves burrs, right? And you can always tell which ones you trimmed. I don't know if we can see this on the video here, but the one on the left is the one I trimmed, and the one on the right is the one I didn't trim. But to me, it's super noticeable which ones. So we're going to take it, do that, and then switch over to this one. We're going to take just a little bit off, like that right there. That's all you got to do. And then we're going to do that to all 20 of these, and then we'll get to setting primers. All right, those are all done. Whew. It's always time consuming doing it without a prep station. I've got a prep station, but for 20 I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so next thing we want to do is we're going to prime our brass. Okay, and sometimes I use my hand primer, but we're set up where we can do it on this right here. It's super easy and makes life easier. So let's go ahead and get to priming here. We're gonna go ahead and let's see here. We got 3 right there. Let's go ahead and try these 3 out. Put them right there. There we go. Nice and primed. Below flush, that's what you want. We'll set it right there. And if I were going to be storing this ammo and not shooting it right away, you definitely want to wear gloves and not touch the anvil part, because you can potentially ruin the primer and create corrosion and stuff like that. So yeah, you know. So we're gonna put it right in there. I think these are set up for 308, but it's working. I've got it. You know, there's these jaws that you can move side to side, but yeah, it's working good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and prime the rest of these, and then we are going to get to doing some powder charges and bullet seating. All right, guys. So now we are going to be using my. Let's get this out of the way here. My Frankfurt Arsenal impeller dropper. This thing is amazing. I love it. First off, always verify your own load data. I'm not responsible for anybody following my load data. Go and get your own load data. This is just for my gun. Just be responsible. Do your own diligence, research, all that good stuff. So, we're using IMR 4198, and we are going, let's zero the scale, and we are going to go with 21 grains. And it's just going to dispatch it, and we are going to grab a funnel. So much faster than just trickling it and stuff like that. I love it. This is definitely my best investment. It's amazing. All right, there's 21 grains. Okay. So now we're gonna come over. We're gonna take the powder, funnel into brass, primed brass, pour it in. I always tap it, helps settle the powder down below there. We'll start another one. Okay. I don't know if we can see down in there or not, but it's about right below the rim here. Is where the powder's at. And so what we're gonna want to do is get our bullet seating die, back our stem out all the way. Actually, I am curious to see how these fit these here. So we're using, you know, lead bullets. Oh yeah, those fit those good. Good deal. So we're gonna drop the stem back in. Maybe. And then okay. And then so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, run. Okay, so we gotta adjust our seating die here. Back the press off a little bit here. And so what we want to do is we want to run this die all the way down to the shell holder, right where it stops. So it's gonna be sitting down there pretty good here. And don't do what I just did. I just dumped my powder on the floor. So I'm gonna dump the rest of that in there, and we're gonna redo that charge weight here in a second here. But first we're gonna finish getting our die set. So, okay, so that's sitting a little off of it. Bring it down. There we go. Okay, so I got another set of 21 grains here. We're gonna tap that in there. Take this, put it in there, and we are shooting for an overall length of 2.200. And let's see here. Oh yeah, I got my bullets red, white, and blue because, you know, America. All right, let's do a blue one. And let's see, that's backed off quite a bit. Shove her up in there. So I didn't feel like the bullet touched yet. So we're gonna kind of crank this down a little bit. Okay, now I'm getting some resistance. Okay, let's go and just for grins, right? We're gonna see what we're at here. Turn it on. I mean, that's way long, right? I mean, way long. But okay. Let's see how far we gotta go down. Okay, looks like 300 thousandths. So we're gonna take that, crank that down. Still looks long. There we go. We gotta go 70 thousandths. 60 thousandths. It don't take much on those these turns here to get the bullet to go where you want it, right? Okay, so 30 thousandths more. And we need to go 18 thousandths. And 8 thousandths. See what we get here. Felt that move. And let's check here. Alright, that's good enough. That's pretty dead on. Let's see if we can get a good... there we go. I'm totally good with that. Okay. So, also, I don't know if we can hear, but there's definitely powder shaken, not compressed. So that's good. And you're getting lead shavings too, that's good. Yeah. That's kind of cool looking around, right? Alright, let's do another one. Alright. That's done. Start another one. See what we get here. Look at that. Look at that consistency. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, and there's a red one. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and seat the rest of these, and then we're going to talk about crimping. So, alright. Alright. We got all our bullets seated to the correct length. Now we're going to crimp them. Don't those things look sexy? Sexy? Sexy. Ah, sexy. Alright. So, we're going to grab our Lee Bullet Crimp Die, and what we got to do is you got to run it all the way down. So let's see here. We gotta go woo, turn this thing way down. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Nope, not yet. Almost feels like it touched there. So, okay, so we want it to touch, which is right there. And then we're supposed to go half a turn. So we're gonna go half a turn right there. And that's to start with a little bit of a crimp. Okay. I don't know if we can see that okay here. So, keep doing this, putting it right in front of the handle. Alright, so we got our bullet. No crimp right now. We're gonna run it right up in there. Put crimp on it. Let's see. Let's compare them. See a little bit of a crimp? Let's go a touch more. There we go. There's a good crimp. Let's go one more. And so, let's see here. I'll show you guys from the top view here. Let's see if we can get down in there okay. Looks like we can see pretty good. And so what's going to happen is when I drive the ram up, it goes up in there, and those collets there pinch basically the brass and crimp it in. So that's basically how it works. Let's do one more. Yeah, a little bit of a crimp. I like it. So, all right, guys. that is how we load 7.62 by 39 Russian for AK, SKS, bolt gun, whatever. These are lead 150 grain bullets. Like I said, I'm going off of Hornady load data for a 155 grain full jacketed bullet. So what I did was I basically went in the mid range, because I don't care 2 tons. I mean, I'm not looking for crazy grouping like that. Basically, I just want a cheap, fun round to shoot, and you always want to go lead a little lighter than what you would do a jacketed bullet. And so we're under by 3 grains of the max of load that Hornady calls out. So we should be more than safe. I'm going to crimp rest of these. So stay tuned for a video and see how these shoot. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.